What do you do if you join a business and you find out very, very quickly that this is not what you expected it to be? This can happen, by the way, for a number of reasons. We're going to go through them, and I'm going to give you a few ideas at the end as to how to deal with each one. So you join a new business, you're looking around, you realize, I'm not up to this role. You've joined this opportunity, they've hired you, you've gone, and when you get in there, you realize that you don't have what it takes, you don't have the skill set. That gives you three options. If you walk in and that's the case, by the way, we all feel like that. So if you don't feel like that, you haven't really taken much of a leap. But if you do feel like that, you've got three options if you're really out of your depth. One, you go to the most senior person and you say, look, I've taken on this role. I'm not sure I'm up to it. I'm strong here, but I've got a few gaps. I'm going to need some assistance to get going. Now, if you do that, and you can do that, there's two things going to happen. They're either going to say, yes, we're going to back you, we're going to help you, we've got some time, it's cool. Or it may be, let's just cut our losses and exit the business. So if you're going to do that, there's a risk you have to leave the business. The second option is to grind, go and get the weekend, YouTube, get all your AIs, get all your chat GPTs, learn, compress it in your head, fill in your gaps as quickly as possible within 30 to 60 days, and really, really grind, 16-hour days for 7 days a week for a month and a half. You'd be surprised how much you can learn. And the third option is to just put your head down and hope. So anyway, they're your options for that. But then there's scenarios where you join and the culture's not what you expected it to be, or it's not good, or the role is not what you expected it to be, and they pulled a switcheroo, which can happen a lot. So if it's a cultural issue, you got yourself a problem, and it's probably not somewhere that you can stay if you can see that the culture is a bit of a mess. If you look around, you see power games, you see all this early business, it's probably a good idea, tactically, correctly, intelligently, to leave as soon as you can, because it's probably not going to change. And the role, similarly, you can go and discuss the role. This isn't what we discussed. This is a bit off, bit less, bit more, whatever. That you can deal with professionally, and I think you can get past that. But just finally, if you get into the role and you realize that you're out of your depth, it happens to a lot of people. In fact, it will happen to you at least once in your career if you're serious. Your options are very simple. You raise it with the person that's most senior that you're connected with, at the risk of leaving, at the risk of it going or not going. You grind and you seriously commit, seriously commit. You learn more in 6 weeks than you ever have in your life. That is option 2. And option 3 is you just put your head under the desk and hope nobody notices, and maybe everyone else is the same, and maybe it's all going to work out fine. But regardless, you must be conscious about it. Don't let it ride. Don't let it get to 4, 5, 6 months. Anxiety, stress, destroy your life. Make some tactical moves. There are always options, and the option to leave is always there.